Okay, in this recording we will be talking about how to install packages, R packages, and how to load R packages and why do we need them. First of all, we need to know that the functionality of, let me delete these first. The functionality provided by a fresh installed R is only a small fraction of what is possible with, and this is referred to after you install the first R, we call it the base R. Extra functionality comes from add-ons available from developers. There are hundreds of these available from the CRAN, C-R-A-N, and many other shared developers. But because not everybody needs all available functionality, R instead makes different components available via, packages. R makes it very easy to install packages from within R. For example, let's try to install a package called Tidyverse. You can use install. Look, once you start typing install, auto-generating install packages where it comes out. So tab, and the lovely thing is you have the parentheses opened and closed, right? We need to have quotations, Tidyverse. Now, because I know the name of these packages, that's why. But actually, every package contains libraries, or contains libraries, functions, contains many things in a specific way. Then you can use them in a certain way. So Tidyverse is a statistical, very well-known package. So to install this one, I can run that one. Actually, it's going to take time to run, but because I have it already installed in my computer, so it's not going to show me the process of installation. So once you install the package, this is important. Once you install the package, so Tidyverse now is installed in my computer. By the way, let me just show you another thing. Another way that we can install, if you'd like to install more than one, you can say install packages. Now you have to put all of the libraries that you'd like to install in one column. So C parentheses, then we can say another package called mass, M-A-S-S, comma, another package called, we have to use this, by the way, quotations. Another package called parrot, okay? Another package called ISLR2. You can add as many packages as you want. So you can install this one again. So what's happening now? It's going to install all of these packages. It says that these packages are there already. So would you like to reinstall them to restart R? Yes. There is no need for you to do this. If you have them installed already, then there is no need to do all of this. The other thing is, the other way to install packages, you can go to Tools, and first option is Install Packages. Then you can write them here. So mass. Once you start typing, they are generating. Look, comma. Second one, caret. Let's say I do not memorize all of these packages. Let me use the same package, or then you can install them. Keep the install dependencies there because this will give you, let's say, the default situation is these libraries, they have dependencies. What does it mean? They are using functions from other packages. So when you load a package using library, you also load its dependencies. And the second point, so if you click install, this will be appeared again, or it's going to ask you whether you would like to reinstall it or no. So I'm going to cancel. Now, once you install, this is important. Once the packages are installed, you can load them into R, and you do not need to install them again unless you install a fresh version of R. So remember, packages are installed in R, not RStudio. And it's helpful to keep a list of all packages you need for your work in a script, because if you need to perform a fresh install of R, you can reinstall all of your packages by simply running a script. And what's the difference between installing libraries and loading libraries? Now we installed libraries, so they are now in R, built in. They are now in your computer. So there is no need to run this code again. But if you'd like to call them, you can say library. So I'm now loading the library. So let me load ISL R2. Someone's gonna ask me, what does it mean by this library? What does this library contain? You can go to packages and type ISL, you see it. So this is a library that comes with this book. It contains datasets, auto datasets, bike sharing data, Boston datasets. So we have so many datasets in this library. So now I can look at the dataset. Let me look at data auto. Here we go. Why is that? I run the library. Okay. First, I forgot to run the library. First, you have to load the library. So run the library, then run the auto data. Then we see the data here. Click on here. You'll see the data. It's auto. We have 392 observations with 9 variables. Double click on this. You'll see the library, the data sets here. We have mile per gallon, cylinders, displacements, horsepower. More details about this, you can click on auto here. Then it tells you exactly what does each variable mean. Let me go back to the script. Let me close this. I can double click on this data set so I can see it. Or you can see view with capital letter. You can run this line only. If you'd like to run all of the lines, you can do so. Okay. So this is the meaning of loading the library. Loading the library is a must when you are planning to use this library. If you'd like to know, let's say, if you'd like to know how, the libraries that installed, you can use installed packages. That's it. Someone's gonna ask, why do I execute this line on the console, not on the script? You can do so. What is the difference between these two? The script, you can save the file. So when you do coding, you have to do it in the script because you're gonna save your file as we did previously. But if you do anything on the console, it's not gonna be saved. So, but because I just wanna look at only, I don't want to save this. I just would like to look at the installed packages. So enter. So it shows me all of these guys that have been installed. All of these packages. Okay. A bind, a pack, and etc. So we have so many libraries or packages have been installed. By the way, if you'd like to clean the console, you can click on Ctrl L. Yep. So to summarize what we have done, we installed packages and we said we can install packages only once. There's no need to redo this every time. The second thing we said, but you need to load libraries if needed. And you can do this by typing library and the name of the package inside it. And the difference between library and install library is, as we said, install packages. The first one, this one is for installing the packages. This occurs only once. Anytime you update your R, you have to do this, but anytime you use R, the same version, there is no need to. This one, you have to load it every time you use this package. Every time you're going to use it, then you have to load it.